Hey guys, Loz here. Welcome back to City Skylines. In the last episode, we finished off building this dam right here, and I'm looking at it again now. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. What we're going to do today, we're actually going to get started on building the city. So, first things first, I want to lay out roughly where I would like to have some parks. So I'm just going to use the gravel paths to lay out a rough outline of what will be parkland. I want to keep this, actually, so I want to change that, not by that much. So I want to keep a nice area up the top here around the reservoir as all parkland. So what I'm going to do, I'll bring that back maybe about there, and we're going to take this across these two, in between these canals, and we'll make all of this pugs. Alright, and then from this side we will bring it up. We'll send the curve up in that direction, but we'll bring it right back around, actually in front of this here. So we'll make all of this inside that space. That will all be parkland. And I also want to have a park in around this central Y-shaped intersection for the canals, because I think it would look nice to have a park in the center and perhaps one down the side here as well. So we'll go ahead and maybe if we start even back there, bring these paths around. We'll try and get the curves just the way we want them, and there it is. That will do nicely. Now we might bring this around here as well. These paths won't actually form part of the final park area. They're just simply to cut off the area that I want to keep reserved for parks. Okay, so let's say we are going to cut off that much there. Come over the side here. What's our line going to look like? About there. I think just a circular park around the middle would look quite nice. It's just really difficult to get these curves just right. There we go. I think that'll work quite well. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but it doesn't need to be. It'll look quite nice, I think, with a little bit off center. Okay, so we're not going to move down any further than, say, we'll say about, if I just draw a line across there so you guys can see, I'm not going to build any further than there without building some more reservoirs for these canals. But so what I'm going to be doing, I think we'll start up in the top of one of these, and also building some farmland along the top of one of the mountains. We obviously also need power and water and everything else to get this place running, because I'm not using a mod to change the RCI at all. So alright, first things first, let's decide where we're going to. I think if we've got a water pump over here just behind the dam, so this water pump, guys, is one that I can't remember where I saw it. It was on someone else's video. It's great. It saves you having to line up 20 or 30 of the individual water pumps over time. Alright, so we'll just bring that down there for now. We'll come back to that, and I think if I build just one of these wind turbines next to each of the things that I need here. So we'll need the water pump. We also need a treatment plant, that's right. We might put that here for now, just over on this side, so that it's all going back down and out. Where's my water pipes? So what I want to do, I did see someone put some photos up on Reddit of this really awesome looking custom treatment plant where they used canals and a series of pumps and outlets to gradually reduce the volume of pollution in the water. It worked very well, and it looked like it genuinely looked like a treatment plant. It was really cool. So I think maybe later I would like to try and build one of those. Props to the guy that built it. I don't recall what his name was, but it looked really cool. Alright, so what I need is power. What I think might look nice and might help with the appearance of the whole place is if I've got a series of the turbines along a mountainside, like maybe up here. This might work well, and what I want to do to try and get them nice and straight in that grid pattern that you often see them in. Let's do that there, and then we'll take one off perpendicular. Alright guys, so there's my rough grid for laying out the wind turbines. So I'm going to go ahead and plop all of those down now. This will mean that they are nice and evenly spaced apart. They'll look like they're, you know, everything was well planned. And once I've put them all down, I'm going to go ahead and build some service roads through here as well. Now, we'll see how it looks if we use the actual roads. We may have to use the paths to create something that looks like a road if it affects the terrain too much. I realise now there was probably a better way to do this. I noticed that I can place these almost right in the corner of these intersections. So I could have just done that all the way. Actually, it'll let me place it on the path as well. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, I could have just done that, but I've already put my, well, I went about half of them down this way. So we'll just continue with it like that. Alright guys, there we go. There is the wind farm. Now, next thing I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and remove the grid. Actually, I wonder if... No, it's going to remove networks, which I think the wind turbines are included. Or are they? Ooh, well, let's try. If I remove networks... Oh, sweet. So, this is yet another handy mod I've added to my my list. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put a description to... Sorry, I'll put a link in the description of this video of the mods that I've got running at the moment. This one is Better Bulldozer. There we go. So there's Better Bulldozer, there's Road Anarchy, Prop Anarchy, or what else? I can't think what else at the moment. I've got a few running. It just makes life a little bit easier when it comes to getting things like this done. As you saw, I was just able to remove all of those paths. So now I want to see what it looks like with some service roads. So let's go ahead and we might start... Oh, can't build that close. Oh, we can't build right. We have to go up the middle. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. So maybe if we just do one up the middle of every second row. There we go. Middle of that one. And what I'll do, I'll take one from off the side here out to these. And I might link them up at different points throughout as well. Oh, can't get through the middle there. Nope. Where have I got? Nope. Let's disable the snap. See if there it is. There was a point there. Okay. Well, let us take one across there. If we get it just right. There we go. That works. Alright, these are service roads. I might even just take one straight up there too. Awesome. Okay, there's a wind farm. That looks pretty cool. Alright, moving on though, moving on. Let's actually make somewhat of, oops, wrong one. Somewhat of an entrance to this place. Let's just go ahead there. And then we can remove that bit. Come down here. It's not going to work. Bring that one up. There we go. We might throw one more wind turbine in over here. Let's get it lined up. I'd hate to have one wrong. There. Perfect. Looks like I bought one. Okay. Alright. Now what I want to do next. Actually I might. Question. I think I might bring another road over this way. It just goes off to nowhere, as though this space was reserved for more wind turbines if we need to, which we may very well need to. As the city grows, we've got 361 megawatt. That'll be a good start. It'll be a very good start. Now, the other thing I want to do, I want to make this genuinely look like it's a government-owned bit of property where I'm going to go ahead and look through my props. God, I don't even know what props I've got in here. I've subscribed to so much. Oh, industrial fence. Yep, that'll do the trick. So I'm going to go ahead and put a whole lot of these down along the outside of the road as if it were the edge of the property. I might, bring them up across here, and then we'll make a genuine entrance to this place. Okay guys, so there it is. I've fenced off the whole thing and taken it back around to the top of the dam. But I don't know if I like this curve. I don't know, maybe we'll come back and remove that later. Right now though, I'm going to take a section out, just that bit right there, so that I can build the road into this place. I see it coming out there. So maybe I'll put a boom gate there, I think. And this is all going to be farmland up here. And yeah, so alright, so if we put a few more sections of fence down right here, spin that right around. It's really hard to get the angle just right on these. I think there's a mod that allows you to get the to change, or sorry, fine tune the angles when you're trying to rotate props. But then I've already got so many mods running. I have run into problems before where my game just simply wouldn't boot up because I had too many going at once. Now these fences of course don't line up, but maybe ooh, that's a little too noticeable. Yeah. Maybe we'll see if there's a little building or something we can put down one side. Like the, you know, your entry gate. Where's... I've got boom gates here somewhere. I'll go ahead and find them. Alright guys, so there we have it. There's our entrance. We've got a boom gate, and that's meant to be a garden shed, but it's the closest thing I could find in the current set of props I have, and it will do. What I want to do though, what I might do is just add a few trees. What type of trees are those? We want to get the same type of trees, or similar, just to try and hide the fact that that's a garden shed. Let's go and pop a few down around either side. Now I know this isn't exactly the same type of tree as what's around, but it fits in nicely. Okay, we have an entrance. There is our wind farm. Alright, I'm quite happy with that. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, now with our wind farm done, I think we might call it a day there. We've got our sewage treatment, our water pump, and our wind farm. That should be the bare essentials to start a city. Next time we'll start laying out some districts. Alright, thanks for watching guys. You know what to do. Hit the like button, dislike, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.